Am I the scumbag for refusing to tell my husband the gender of our baby after he skipped going to the doctor's appointments with me? My husband and I are expecting. This is our first baby and we're excited. Thing is, he barely attends any doctor's appointments with me, and his excuses aren't even valid. He's willing to miss the doctor's appointments over soccer, or a drink, or board games with friends. His response is always, "I'm not the one carrying the baby. Why do I have to go see the doctor with you?" Last week was my final straw. He was supposed to come with me for the baby's gender reveal appointment, but he chose not to come last minute because his friend invited him to a fish and chips meal. I was pretty livid, but didn't make a fuss about it. My mom went with me instead. He texted asking me to tell him the results, boy or girl, but I refused to tell him. He kept spam calling me, but I hung up each time. He came home fuming, demanding I tell him the results, but I refused and bluntly told him. Since he refused to attend the appointment, then he gets no results till after the baby's born, and said I was willing to die on this hill. He went off calling me spiteful and immature for doing this and punishing him. He said he's the father and has the right to know, then called me dramatic since I wasn't alone and my mom was with me. I said he gets no results, period. He's been fuming about it and told his family, and now they're pressuring me to stop playing mind games with him and tell him, but I declined. Am I the scumbag? Edit. I just wanted to mention that my husband just attempted to contact my doctor to get the results. It didn't go well, and we had another argument over it. He couldn't get it since his mom was the one who made the call. Am I the scumbag for using flashcards to explain to my brother and his wife why they can't bring their rainbow baby to my wedding? My fiancée female and I male are getting married. We've decided the wedding's going to be child-free. No hate towards children, just to keep it more organized and contained. My brother Chris, male, and his wife, female, have a 3-year-old son who everyone calls Miracle, or Rainbow Baby. He came after several failed pregnancies that lasted for years. When they found out that my nephew was included in the no children rule, they tried to convince me to make an exception for him. Chris told me that his son is a miracle baby, and his presence at the wedding will bring blessings for me and my fiancé. I refused and said no. The wedding is child-free. His wife kept sending my fiancé pics of my nephew when he was months old. What's that mean? I told them no and to stop. My brother told me this might cause a rift in our relationship. I again said no and explained that the wedding is child-free. He again asked and pointed out how his baby is different since he's a rainbow and a miracle baby. I said no and explained that the wedding is child-free. They brought it up when they visited my home, and I knew they weren't going to stop, so I made flashcards in advance with the phrase, "The wedding is child-free, period." I pulled them out and started slowly showing them the flashcards one by one, in this order. The wedding, with a sticker of bride and groom, is child, with a sticker of a baby, free, with a sticker of a no sign, period, with a huge black dot. They were both stunned. I asked if they get it now, and Chris lost his crap. His wife had already grabbed her stuff and walked out. Chris called me a scumbag for doing this, and said that I disrespected him, his wife, and their son, who's my one and only nephew. He rushed out after we argued. My fiancé saw the whole thing and thought it was funny, but my parents and Chris are livid beyond measure. They're telling everyone about the amount of disrespect and mockery I had displayed towards them, and I'm being told to fix it now. Am I the scumbag?